on Cliff House Drive. We just passed Florida Beach Drive, and we'll take our next right onto Applewood Drive, and then we'll proceed to the property. So we're actually pretty close to the lake already. If we kept going on Cliff House, which we're not going to do, we're going to go right onto Applewood. But if we kept going on Cliff House, for not even a mile, we'd be right at the lake. There's a nice little restaurant right down there on the water. You can drive to it, or you can take your boat to it. It's pretty cool. But now we're going to cut basically straight east on Applewood, and this is literally the first time I've gone this way. I've got a couple maps with me that are going to help get to the property. That's the plan anyway. And I don't believe it's too far. It looks like after a little bit here, Applewood will split to the left, and we'll go right onto Daybreak. There's a guy burning some trash. How you doing? Okay, so here's possibly Applewood going left. And let's see if this is Daybreak going right. Yes. So we're going to go right onto Daybreak. And I'm going to pull up my next map, because now we don't go very far at all. We'll be on the property. Actually, the property is on both sides of Daybreak. Looks like kind of a working class area, I guess you could say. Looks like friendly enough people though. And there's the Lake of the Ozarks off in the distance there. That's pretty. Okay, now let's see here. Actually, we just passed that cool cabin. That little A-frame type cabin. And that means we are now at the property. It's on both sides of the road. I'll pull up here a little bit and park so I'm off the road. I'll make sure we're past that cabin. Yep. Okay. So you'll want to look at the maps in the auction to see how everything's situated. But you can actually see the lake off in the distance. I guess you could call it a Lakeview property. It might be a little bit of a stretch, but technically it's true. A lot of the property we got out here was recently logged. This property looks like it has not been, so that's a nice bonus. It rises up from the road basically on the left, and it looks like it slopes down as you go right. Let's go back in here and take a look. Peaceful, private, awesome area for deer and wild turkeys. I don't know the correct way to say that still. Super private, power and phone are close by. Nice large property. We've got mature hardwood trees, we've got cedar trees. Looks like maybe a little bit of a glade area back there. That's pretty. And actually having the frontage on both sides of the road is pretty cool as well. You've kind of got your choice of where you want to build or set up shop or whatnot. But this is the first time I'm seeing it, and I'm impressed that it wasn't logged recently at all. Not from what I can see. There could be some logging further back that we can't see, but usually it's logged heaviest by the road because it's easiest for them to get the logs out the closer they are to the road, and there's no sign of any logging out here, so that's great. So feel free to come on out and take your four-wheeler, print out all the aerial maps we provided, because that'll definitely help you find the property and figure out where you are. There's the lake again in the distance. And I assume if you continue going on daybreak that you'll run into the lake pretty quickly. I don't know if it shows that on any of my maps. I'll take a look. Let's see here. I know we're super close. I'll just try it for a minute here, as long as we're out this way. Actually, I can see a ribbon in the small tree there. There's a large oak, and then toward us there's a smaller oak, about a 6-inch oak. There's an orange ribbon. That could be the start of the property, and like I said, it's on both sides of the road here. It's got a little frontage on daybreak, and then it goes back to the east and the west. So this would be, yeah, that's right. This would be looking, I'm confused. I don't know, it goes both ways. The one way it slopes up, and the other way it looks like it slopes down a little bit. But obviously if we had a lake view here from the road, which we do, there's going to be a great lake view up there. So potential for really nice property. Yeah, you can see the lake through the trees there. And then slopes down on this side. So there's the acreage on Daybreak Lane, very, very close to Lake of the Ozarks in Camden County, Missouri.